Lupita. Lupita, for what are those things? To kill bots?
Paeng! Look who has dropped down on us from the star-spangled skies of America. And this must be Maggie.
Maggie, darling, kiss our cousin Lupe. We are all sort of cousins, right?
Oh, absolutely. That is, whenever you and I happen to be on speaking terms. Welcome home, Michaela.
Well, we must be cousins at the moment, Senor Don Rafael Moreta. Since you deign to address me
Shall we go in or stay out here? Around the veranda? It's cooler here, really. How smart you look, Michaela.
Lupita, please, call me Mickey.
No, I ever could.
I forgot that Manila was so hot. You know, June is never this colorful. In New York, I mean.
But Maggie, this is home. You were born right here with Paco and Cali Hera.
Lupe, I think you're mistaking our guests for two other persons. These are authentic Americanas. We're experiencing the Junit of Manila for the first time. And with what grace they endure our heat. Viva las Americanas.
I must say, Primo, that you yourself seem to show no grace under this heat. You have displayed signs of...
Oh, this seems to be a time of homecomings. Michaela, you remember our young cousin Tito? He too was just come home from abroad, from Europe.
At least that one's no wrinkle.
Oh, I remember you though. A cute little kid.
I fear I must go with clear naps, Senorita.
Call me Maggie.
And what, Senorita? Was the actual name you were baptized with?
Margarita.
Oh, a beautiful name, but no, not a Saxon name. Michaela, do you remember what we used to call Filipinos who called themselves John Mary of Busters?
Sojones?
Margarita, my dear, your mother was one of the personas of Paco. You see, she was one of the first pensionados to the United States, but when she came back...
Michaelita, look at those offerings at our tree.
Offerings?
It is the day of St. John, you know.
Yes, the summer solstice. It is the day of the sun, my dear.
Oh, well, anyway, we are supposed to have this sacred tree and it has something to do with the rites of the Tatarin.
Tatarin? Oh yes, I remember. Those three dancing processions? The first procession is headed by a young girl, right?
And the procession in the second night by a mature woman.
And the third procession is tonight, right? Yes, Feast of St. John.
And it is the weirdest procession of all. The procession of the old woman who dies and comes to life again. Remember? When all the women go into frenzy.
Momsy! It sounds terrific. All these native hot mamas making whoopee.
Darling, it's just one of those fertility rituals. Utter superstition.
If you're not a Saxon thing, it will not be other superstitions, right?
My dear Primo, how can we become a modern, a progressive nation, while our people continue this benighted customs and ceremonies? How embarrassing to have the Americans see this mumbo-jumbo of ours, all these miraculous virgins and images of saints. How the Yankees laugh at us.
Oh, I doubt that. Last May, there were these Americans I had to entertain. Of course, I was careful to show them all our modernities. But you know what they fell in love with? Our maiden procession, simply enraptured by the Santa Cruz, those gringos. And when I took them to my father's house, you know what had them added? The family altar, those old images of the virgins and saints, gondolas. But those gringos wanted to buy the Buddha on the altar. Of course, my mother was shocked. Imagine selling her family